All right, Derek, I know you're a horse lover, so you're going to love this. We've got the first and only female farrier in the industry, and we're lucky to meet her today.
That's right, and if you're not familiar with the term farrier, Ada Gates is known as the first female farrier, is going to explain it to us and tell us a little bit about her journey from the horse world into skincare and healthcare. So welcome.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Sunita. It's a great pleasure to be here with you this morning.
And us. This is incredible. Right.
So tell us about farrier. It's different from a blacksmith. I have a blacksmith in the family, but how is this different?
That's a very good question. A farrier in the dictionary says a man who works with iron.
You've changed that already, huh?
I love it.
A man who works with iron and shoes horses. A blacksmith is only working with iron.
Okay.
Right. And so as opposed to you, because Ada, you've been the only person in charge of all the horses in both the Olympics as well as the Rhodes Parade. Is that right?
Yes, I've had the great opportunity to be involved with these two great events. I've been the horseshoe inspector for the Rose Parade for many, many years now. And of course, in 1984, we had 300 horses from 33 countries in the Santa Anita and the Rancho Santa Fe areas. Then they all needed horseshoeing and maintenance, and so I enjoined 50 horseshoers from all over the West Coast to come, and I oversaw the management of all that shoeing and what horseshoers were working on what day.
Wow. And there is a connection here because you're talking a little bit about your move into skincare, and the connection is that for the horses, if the horse's hooves are not right, if they don't have the right shoe, then essentially it'd be like a woman or a man with a shoe that's too tight or too big, and it could damage them very much, right? So it's part of the overall health, isn't it?
Well, not only that, if your feet hurt, how far do you go?
That's right.
And I always was very concerned about my skin and my health because I was out in the elements for 36 years in the sun. And I had to be fit and strong, and health was a very important issue for me.
Right. And
so
you
I've
have
sort
beautiful
of
skin.
thank you very much.
Right,
Thank you very much.
But I've always wondered about horseshoes. Does it hurt the horses at all to have the horseshoes put in?
Well, that's why you hire me to do it, because yes,
You've got the gentle touch.
well, there's a very fine line where you can drive a nail.
Okay.
And I might just show you that horses vary in size
Oh, I like
from
that
a little baby
Shetland
pony
Right.
to a draft horse. And most
That is
horses
huge. That's a
wear
huge
this
foot.
size shoe, which is a very common size for about a 1,000-pound horse. And this is an aluminum racehorse shoe that horses would wear at Santa Anita.
Right.
Or any
Right.
racetrack in the country.
And this is right, this is like the Budweiser
Yes.
draft horse.
Clydesdale.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly,
Clydesdale.
exactly. And we use weird things like hoof nippers and rasps. I mean, this is a major manicure for the
Okay.
horse.
I could use a little
Yeah.
filing
Yeah.
myself.
But you need to go to school, you need to serve apprenticeships. There's a long learning period because you are working on live tissue.
How did you get involved in this?
Well, I often say, and it's almost true today, I was on my way to beauty school and I got lost.
Beauty school dropout.
Well, now it's come full circle.
It has come full circle,
Because now
yes.
you're going back to beauty,
Exactly,
right? And you're gonna
exactly.
Tell us a little
Well-
bit about the skincare.
Well, it's very interesting. I have always loved my industry, and I do have a blacksmith shop where I sell horseshoes to horseshoers. But I cannot take my shop with me, and I would like to do more travel and writing, and so I'm in a kind of transition period where I can be a little bit more mobile. And I think there's, for me, this is a very specific industry, but health and wellness and skincare, I can speak to a lot of people and have a wide range of experience with other people and helping them.
Right, so are you going to be consulting with people or consulting with other beauty experts about the techniques and skills? What's it look like?
I work with a company that's about 30 years old. It's traded on the New York Stock Exchange, has a Dun & Bradstreet 5A1 rating.
Wow.
It offers products in 56 countries around the world at about $4 billion a year.
Wow.
And it's all done by word of mouth.
Wow.
It's referral. Gee, I saw that movie. You ought to go see it. Gee, who do I call at Rotary to get a good handyman? It's the
Right.
same thing. Referral is where we all are.
Right.
And so I just simply refer. I'm just a messenger. and I put things in front of people, and I also explain a business opportunity to them.
You are a businesswoman.
Yes.
Well,
Doing a lot
not
out there.
really. I wasn't raised to be that. I was raised to sit around and eat and drink and talk.
Yeah, and then you
Somehow
became
this business just gets in the way.
No.
But then you became a very prominent person in the horse world, which
Yes,
is incredible.
thank
And so you'll do the same thing, no doubt,
I
in
hope so.
beauty. Right.
Thank you. It's interesting that you have a picture of Santa Anita on your backboard here because
That's right.
Absolutely.
I
Our new set.
I was lucky enough to have a career beyond my wildest dreams. I worked on the greatest horses that ever set foot on a racetrack, and I was honored to be their blacksmith.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes.
I think Wild Again.
Wild Again, it speaks to you, huh?
Yeah, he won the first $3 million Breeders' Cup Classic in 1984 at Hollywood Park. And I was his blacksmith his whole career.
Wow.
Well, that is wonderful.
That's
we are so
incredible.
lucky to have you here. Thank you so
Thank
much.
I
you so
love
much.
being here with you, Sunita and Derek.
You've
Thank
got
you
to
so
come back
much.
and you'll tell us
I'd
more
love
both
to.
about horseshoeing
I'd
as
love
well.
to. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
it was
you.
wonderful.
Well,
Okay.
that is it for this show. Thanks to John Freichenberg, Piper Wood, and Dr. Laurel Adler, and Ada Gates for joining us on set.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And also to the CCN Sunrise crew and the elite Crown City News program and organization. And we also want to thank our sponsors, without whom we wouldn't do it. So there's Foothill Transit, Roots Financial, East San Gabriel Valley ROP, also Color Dots, the Smile Agency, INGOC, Global Consultants, and San Gabriel Valley Economic Internship. Listen, you make the show possible, and if you'd like to be involved, we'd like to hear from you. So give us a call.
Exactly. Don't forget to visit us. We are at crowncitynews.com, the Crown City News YouTube page, of course, and our CCN Sunrise and CCN Twitter and Facebook page. And you can also watch us at KVMD Saturdays at 6 a.m. and Sundays at 5 a.m. if you're early risers. So see you next time.
And be an early riser. See you next time.